I am going to do something very interesting. I am going to do something a little wacky, goofy even. I'm going to be predicting each game that my team, the Bucks, will be playing in this season. I tend to do all teams, so I will start with my team first, the Buccaneers, and we will work our way through. I don't know. We'll see. It's no guaranteed. I'm just gonna do the Bucks first, and if I like the way I do this video, then I will make a follow up. And at the end of the season, I will make a follow up video to all the videos that I may or may not make and see how I did. Because last year when I predicted, when I was throwing out my predictions, I got a lot of shit wrong. I expected it to be the Jets and the Vikings in the Super Bowl. That was my prediction of last year. So I'm not really making the greatest decisions. My Super Bowl prediction, I might as well go ahead and throw out my Super Bowl prediction, considering, I'm doing a prediction video anyway, and I want to go ahead and get it out there in the air, so, I have it here, so by the end of the season, when I'm fucking wrong, I can come back and see how fucking stupid of a take it was. But, I think Russell Wilson is going to return to MVP type form and lead the Steelers to the Super Bowl, and I think Jordan Love is going to take a leap, and he's going to lead the Packers to the Super Bowl. And it is going to be the Steelers and Packers. That is what's going to be Super Bowl 59. I have it being an absolute banger of a game. It's going to be fun to see, and that is exactly this kind of Super Bowl matchup I want. Literally anything but the fucking Chiefs. I like to throw. This is probably fucking just terribly wrong. The Chiefs are gonna find a way to go fucking 7-9 and still win their division, sneak into the playoffs as the 7th seed, and then go on a run and win the Super Bowl. Knowing my luck, that's probably what's going to happen. And if that happens, well then I'm switching sports. I'm switching to fucking baseball or something like that. But I like to have fun with it because that'd actually be a fire Super Bowl. Steelers and Packers, rematch of Super Bowl 45. So, that would be something fun to see. And you know what? I'm drinking Kool-Aid. I'm standing by that. So let's actually get into the concept of this video and let's predict my team's schedule. I'm going to try my best to not be biased as hell, considering the Bucks are my team. They're my squad. They've always been since I can remember liking football. I've always liked the Buccaneers because I live in Florida. They play an hour and a half away from me. We haven't always been the best, but hey, we're coming off of 3 years in a row winning the division. I don't see that changing this year either, even with the addition of Kirk Cousins to the Falcons. I believe the Bucks are still a better team when you look at the rosters. Okay, kicking off this schedule, we have the Bucks playing the Commanders. I think it's the Commanders hosting us, so we're going to Washington. We're away on our first game. I do not see a reason as why we should lose this game. We're playing against a rookie quarterback in his first game. I think we win. I think we get the win. I think we destroy them. I think we're going to destroy them 28 to 13. I think it's not going to be an absolute slaughter, but it's going to be a game that we win handily. Now, the next game, Raymond James Stadium, Lions at Bucks. I think that we suffer a loss. I think we lose to the Lions because the Lions are a good team. They've proven that they are able to go the next steps. If I think that they could win the Super Bowl, they have the team that's talented enough to win a Super Bowl, and I do not expect nothing but greatness from this team going forward, especially considering they whooped us twice last year. Well, they didn't really whoop us in the divisional round. We put up a fight, but they whooped us in the regular season, so I'm going to say we lose narrowly. I say we lose in a tight game, tight contest. I don't think it's going to be high scoring either. I think it's going to be 10-14. Moving on, we have the Broncos. We should fucking destroy the Broncos. We should walk all over fucking Mile High Stadium. They're going to need to get some sort of fucking goddamn they're gonna need to start paying the Broncos fans to be there. As soon as they leave, they're gonna have to start giving them some sort of compensation from having to watch us fucking walk all over that team, which is gonna be a 30-10 to fucking destruction. I think there's absolutely no reason. There's no excuse. If we lose to the Broncos, I'm switching genders. What the fuck? Moving on to the fucking shitty Philadelphia Eagles, I say that we beat the Eagles. We have been very well against the Eagles. We fucking absolutely RKO'd them in the divisional round. So yeah, they beat us in the regular season, cool, and that's all. That we just a little heads up, we've beaten the Eagles 5 out of the last 6 times we played them. I'm pretty sure. So I don't think I don't think it's changing me personally. I say we beat them. I don't think we're gonna fucking eat them up like we did. I think it's gonna be 27-21. I think that's gonna be the score. Bucks favor. Moving on, we've got the Falcons coming over to Ray J. I think we beat the Falcons. We do good against the Falcons very well. I think we're going to beat them in our first game. I think we're going to beat them. I like I said, this might just be me being biased, but I genuinely believe this. I think top to bottom, the Buccaneers have a better roster than the Falcons. Quarterback, that's remained to be seen. I think Baker Mayfield obviously had a better season than Kirk Cousins last year. He got injured. So it's not really fair to compare the two right now. So I guess we'll see. But roster-wise, I don't think it's close. I think the Bucs are a way, way more talented team, and that's why I think we win. We are going to win, but we're going to win narrowly. We're going to win in a. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a banger game too. We're going to win 36 to 28. That's going to be the game. Moving on to New Orleans. We're going to lose. We're going to lose in New Orleans. I mean, we always do. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the fuck's going on. I seen a comment on a YouTube video. I don't remember what it was, but it was like, I think someone said if the Saints went 2 and if they only won 2 games out of the entire season, you better believe it would be against the Bucs, and that's fucking true. It doesn't matter how good we are. We got swept by them in both of our Super Bowl runs. That just shows you. Well, we did beat them in the divisional round of 2020, but we got swept by them in 2002 as well. So it just shows that these motherfuckers are just absolute douchebags. Moving on to the Ravens, this is us visiting the Ravens in their stadium. I think we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose to the Ravens. I do not think that they're gonna blow us out. I think it will be a close game. I'm gonna go ahead and say 20-17. That's what's gonna be the score. It's just Lamar Jackson is a great player and everything. Well, a great regular season player, I should say. Well, that's not really fair to Lamar. He made it to the AFC Championship game last year, and he won MVP. Not really deserving MVP. I thought C.J. Stroud deserved MVP, but that's just my personal opinion. But he's still a great player. You don't need to take any. I'm a Lamar fan. I really hope that he gets over that hump and wins the Super Bowl. He got really close last year, but they just refused to run the football, so that's why they lost. Yeah, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose to the Ravens, I think. So we are coming off of back-to-back losses, but I think we're going to sweep the Falcons, even in their stadium. Again, I think this is going to be a banger game to watch. These are 2 very stacked rosters clashing heads 2 times out of the year. I do expect both games to be fucking just thrillers to watch. I think it's going to be even more high scoring. I say 39 to 38, 1 point difference. Bucks narrowly defeat them. And then here comes the game where I think that I might eat my words on. I think we beat the Chiefs. I think we beat the Chiefs because Super Bowl champions. I'm not taking anything away from Patrick Mahomes. He's already top 3. I say it goes. I think top 3 is top 4. He's top 4. I would say Tom Brady 1, Joe Montana 2, Peyton Manning right now, number 3, and then him. If he wins another Super Bowl this year, there's an argument to be made he's to go. If he three-peats, there's an argument to be made. But roster-wise, Bucks are a better team. It's because the Chiefs do not have receivers. Travis Kelce had a down year last year. I'm not saying he's garbage or anything, but he had a down year. And their defense is their best showing. Well, obviously Patrick Mahomes is their best showing, but I'm talking about exclude him from the argument. The defense is the best thing they got to show for it. And the Bucks, I believe, we have probably a slighter, more talented defense. I don't know. I didn't look at the Pro Football Focus bullshit or anything. I'm just judging off of player to player. I'd say the Bucks are probably a slightly more talented defense. The determining factor is if are we going to be able to slow Patrick Mahomes down. We have before in the past, obviously in the Super Bowl, but can we do it again? He's had our number. He's beat us twice out of the last 3 times we played him. Beat him in the Super Bowl though. 31-9. I'll always hang that over my tombstone. I say we beat them. I say we beat the Chiefs and Ray J. I think we're going to beat them. Low scoring. I think it's going to be a very low scoring game. I say we beat them 13-10. 13-10. I think it's going to be a low scoring game. Moving on to the 49ers, we do not do very well against the 49ers. We've gotten absolutely ran through by them twice in the past 2 years. So I'd like to say that I see it going any differently. I really would. But I don't. I think we're going to lose again. I don't think we're going to get fucking destroyed, though. That's one thing I do not think is going to happen. I don't think they're going to beat us like they've been doing. I think it's going to be a close, entertaining game. I think it's going to be 27-24. That's the score. I think we're going to lose, but we're going to lose respectably. Moving on to the Giants, we should fucking destroy the Giants. Fucking 50-0. No, but seriously though, we should fucking destroy the Giants. There should be no excuse to this. This could be a trap game though. I could be absolutely just throwing. So I need to watch out for this. But I think we're gonna fucking take them to town. I think we're gonna take them to town. I think we're gonna beat them. I think we're gonna beat them pretty handily. I think we're gonna beat them 31-3. 31-3. I think we're gonna fucking destroy them. Just eat them for dinner. Moving on to the Panthers, we're gonna dog walk the Panthers. We always do. I mean, how many times have they beat us in the last 3-4 years? Twice. I don't know the statistics, but I do know that we destroy the Panthers 9 times out of 10. And I think I know we beat them very narrowly in the season closer last year, 9-0. But I think we're gonna beat them 20-7. 20-7. That's gonna be the final score. Moving on to the Raiders. The Raiders, I think we're going to also beat the Raiders. I think we're going to beat the Raiders. I think we're going to beat the Raiders. I think we're going to beat them 26-20. 26-20. I do think it's going to be a close game. I don't think we're going to be destroying them because they have chances where they can, produce. They almost kept the Chiefs out of the playoffs last year. They almost did, but they didn't. They couldn't quite get it done. But I think we're going to beat them, but we're going to beat them very, very narrowly. Moving on to the Chargers. I think we're going to beat the Chargers. I do. I think we're going to beat the Chargers. They have a new coach, and the roster has gotten very noticeably worse. You can clearly see that it got worse. So I still think we're going to beat the Chargers, though. We're going to beat them. We're going to beat them in a very close game. I think we're going to beat them 28-21. 28-21. Just one touchdown. That's what I think we're going to do. We're going to beat the Chargers. Moving on to the game that I am anticipating, December 22nd, a primetime game because that's all Dallas gets. I am an avid Dallas hater, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. My dad is a Cowboys fan, and I am a Bucks fan, so this is going to be very, very fun for to gather around the TV and fucking talk shit to one another. But I think the Bucks will beat the Cowboys. Now, by this point, I have us with a winning record. Dallas does not beat winning teams. They can't do it. Dak Prescott, if they pay Dak Prescott this $60 million, they are a stupid franchise. I've already ranted on the Cowboys as a team and Dak Prescott. I've already ranted in literally my last video. I don't need to do it again. All I need to tell you is that the Bucs are going to beat the Cowboys. Do I think we're going to fucking absolutely rip their hearts out in front of them on national television? No. I think it's going to be a close game. Close game. I think it's going to be a very close game, a very fun game to watch. I think it's going to be 30-28. 30-28, but we're going to beat them. We're going to beat the Cowboys. That is exactly what's going to happen. Moving on to the Panthers. Again, I do not see a reason as to why we lose to the Panthers. Well, even though it's going to be in their stadium, I still think we're going to beat them in their own stadium. I see this one being closer, actually. I think this one's going to be... I think it's going to be another close one. I think it's going to be closer. I think it's going to be 26-17. That's what I think it's going to be. That's what I think the score is going to be. Moving on to the Saints. We're going to lose to the Saints. That's what's going to happen. We're going to lose to the Saints, and I say we get fucking smashed by the Saints because they do it at least once a year. So I say we're going to lose. I think we're going to lose. I think we're going to lose 30 to fucking 17. That's what I say was going to happen. We're going to close out this season getting absolutely destroyed by the Saints. Yes, I do have us finishing the year with 12 wins. I do. It might sound, biased. It might sound a little biased. I'm sure it does to some people because, like I said, I'm a Bucs fan. I'm always going to hype up my squad no matter what. I've always done it. It doesn't matter, even with Jameis Winston, But I think this is. I don't think this is an unrealistic expectation, considering the schedule. We have a lot of teams on here that are very beatable, but I also have us losing 5 games. There's teams in there that I see, that could absolutely destroy us. And I see a lot of the wins that I'm saying, like the Falcons. The Falcons could beat us at least once. At least I think we're going to sweep them. I do, but they could beat us at least once. I don't think they're sweeping us. I don't think that's happening. We could end up beating the Saints. We have done it before. It's not like it's unheard of, but usually they beat us. So that's why I'm just getting the Band-Aid off right now and just bracing myself for us getting swept by the Saints. That's why I say it happens. So I say we finished at the top of our division. We go into the playoffs, and who knows? Maybe we make it to the Super Bowl and beat the Chiefs again. No, but seriously, I do see us winning 12 games. But that's the video. I'm very terrible at ending videos.